David, you've recently been involved in something called Good Jobs as a Service. What exactly do you mean by that?
Well, what I mean is that for the worker, the job is a service for earning a living. And if we look at the world today, there are not many people who have a good service for earning a living. So what I'm thinking, and which was the theme of this i4j summit this year, was that perhaps this is a new service sector, that we use information technology and artificial intelligence as tools for building a new industry that tailor people good jobs as a service. Let me give you an example of somebody who does good jobs as a service today. And that could be, for example, a personal agent of an opera singer or an artist. This is a person who knows what the customer, the earner, wants and goes out and gets the best jobs and then gets a cut from that. Now, with information technology, with cloud, with cell phones, with artificial intelligence, everybody could have a personal agent that goes out and finds the best possible jobs that fits specifically them. Let's say we could start a company that offers gig workers a calendar with smart artificial intelligence that helps the gig worker to fill that calendar each week with the best possible jobs that are to find for this specific worker. If you look at the previous industrial revolution over 100 years ago, before that industrial revolution, if you were a manufacturer, you wanted to sell expensive things to rich people. Then came the Industrial Revolution and we could mass produce things. Then you wanted to sell cheaper things to everyone. Now, when it comes to tailoring the best possible jobs for people, until now an agent will want to work with, the Luciano Pavarotti and get the most expensive gigs for this person. But now, when we can mass produce this service of finding the good jobs, it's like mass production. Now we can give it to everybody. Let's say you lose your job as an engineer, as a school teacher, or whatever. So you come to our company and we say what you want. We're going to fill your calendar with the best possible gigs to suit you. And if we find that you have a talent that meets a market need, we might develop that talent. We might go to, for example, Udacity. We buy a $100 course there. We buy it in bulk, so we maybe pay $50. We give it to you for free, and we say, if you pass this course, we can give you these jobs, and then you'll earn this much more. Do you want to have it? You can say yes or no. It's a service. So it means that instead of, like with Uber, that we commoditize worker and everybody becomes identical and then becomes replaced by machine, the future is that we're going to have companies that are going to earn money by diversifying people. If you look at it macroeconomically, the only way to have innovation and growth is to innovate so that people need each other more. You want to have innovation that makes people need each other more, not less. You want to have innovation that makes people value each other more, not less, which is kind of opposite to much business logic today. But you have to find new ways for people to want and need each other. And if you do that, you're in business. It's like, once upon a time somebody invented something called football. And in itself it wasn't worth very much, but it made people need and want each other. And it has created a multi-billion-dollar economy where people exchange services with each other and create value for each other around the idea of football. Building a society is about finding the best possible matching between people so that they can create the most possible value and quality of life for each other. This market is going to kick in when the cost efficiency for tailoring a job becomes equal to the cost efficiency for shaping a person to fit a slot. from there on, all the growth is going to be in tailoring jobs.